Last week on the program, I told you about a partnership between IKEA and Teenage Engineering. Well, they're back again. Teenage Engineering's IKEA collection, the Freckvins line, has arrived in stores, and Teenage Engineering is already helping customers hack the products. The company has released free downloadable CAD files for a handful of DIY accessories that you can 3D print at home and attach to your Freckvin speakers and lights. The hacks include add-ons like cup holders to attach to the side of your speaker, handles and wheels for speaker and light combos, and a wall mount. Like the Freckvins line, the accessories are blocky and modular with pops of bright red, yellow, blue, and teal, though you can choose your own colors and materials when you're printing them at home. Teenage Engineering says the limited collection is meant for parties, both at home and on the go. It's centered around LED spotlights that react to sound and portable speakers, which can be combined in your own unique setup. The products are fully compatible with Teenage Engineering synths, and now they're even more quirky and customizable. Urban air mobility company Wisk has signed a memorandum of understanding with the New Zealand government. All this to begin a passenger transport trial across Canterbury in New Zealand. The trial will use Wisk's electrified self-flying taxi, Cora, which has been in testing in the Canterbury region since 2017. We are delighted to have a signed agreement with the New Zealand government, which will propel Cora's entry to the air taxi market. We see this agreement as a sign of confidence in our product and abilities to develop and deliver a safe and reliable air taxi starting in New Zealand. This came from Wisk CEO Gary Geisen. The trial is part of the New Zealand government's $3 million commitment made last year to establish an airspace integration trials program to test and develop unmanned aircraft. At the time, Zephyr Airworks was named as the first industry partner to participate in the program. Zephyr Airworks was renamed to Wisk at the end of last year when a joint venture between Kitty Hawk and Boeing was established. The government sees great potential in the development of an innovative unmanned aircraft sector in New Zealand, and we are in a prime position to work with globally leading companies to safely test and go to market, Research, Science and Innovation Minister Megan Wood said. As well as the economic and social benefits the growth of this industry offers, we also share Wisk's vision of a greener, emission-free way for Kiwis and visitors to New Zealand to get around. Enabling the emergence of an entirely electric air taxi service is a natural fit with New Zealand's zero carbon goal by 2050. The specific details regarding the trial parameters, timeframes, and the proposed routes are still being developed. Kitty Hawk had previously said bringing Cora to the commercial market in New Zealand matches the country's forward-looking vision and strong regulatory environment. We needed a place that was just as bold and dynamic in order to bring Cora to the commercial market, the company said in a blog post. A place that could be more than just a willing airfield, that had a world-class reputation and certification and regulation, and a government and society with an eye to the horizon. And finally, happening in this week's What The, when the 50-second silent short film La Arrivée d'un train en gare de la Ciotat premiered back in 1896, some theatergoers reportedly ran for safety at the side of a projected approaching train, thinking that a real one would burst through the wall at any time, Looney Tunes style. Now, a wild thought given the blurry, low-resolution quality of the original film. Thankfully, those panicky cinephile pioneers never saw the AI-enhanced upscaled version released by Denis Shiriev, or they would have absolutely flipped their lid. Shiriev leveraged a pair of publicly available enhancement programs to transform the original footage into a 4K 60 frame per second clip. Now, the effect isn't perfect by any means. In short, it looks great as a YouTube-sized piece, but blow it up to full screen, and, well, you kind of feel like the foreground objects and the interior of objects are pretty good. But if you look at the edges of things, well, stuff in the backdrop, it seems to come apart a little bit. Even with its current shortcomings, though, the technique offers some enticing opportunities. Could we soon see a silent film renaissance as their film stocks are digitized and augmented by AI? Only the future will tell. Thanks for watching your weekly tech update. If you have a story you think we should feature on the program, you need to send me an email, djraymcneil@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at Your Weekly Tech Update, and check out the podcast, audio and video versions available on iTunes, Google, Spotify, Audio Burst, and elsewhere on the interwebs. Till next time, I'm Ray McNeil. Good night, world. Your Weekly Tech Update brought to you by Holiday Home Care, Phillip Island, Victoria, Australia. It's your turn to relax. Before you get on holiday on the island, contact Holiday Home Care. We can set up your residence or holiday rental, do the shopping for you, provide linen and towels, and make sure it's all ready by the time you get here.